ahead and get into the box, and I'm super excited about getting this month's box. It had some of my favorite brands in it. I am literally never disappointed in a BoxyCharm. I love getting everything in it. I try out new products every month. So for you guys who don't know, BoxyCharm is a monthly subscription. So it is $21 a month, and you get 4 to 5 full-size products in this box. Alright, so the first thing in the box is this Studio Makeup HD Finishing Powder. And it says a silky setting powder with light shimmer to help blur the appearance of imperfections and pores. So we shall see if it does that. Now I am super excited to try this out, and I haven't tried out anything in the box yet. I have really dry skin, and translucent powders like never work on me. They look really awful. So I have not set my under eyes yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like push in with my Pure Cosmetics Beauty Sponge the little lines before I set my under eyes. And I'm gonna take my Morphe E31 brush, and I'm gonna just go ahead and start to dip into this, and we're gonna put this under the eyes. And I really hope this looks good, because I am always struggling to find a translucent powder that does not cake up and make my under eyes look really dry. Okay, so I don't know if it's just the lighting, but it kind of looks the same. Like, it looks like it didn't do a difference, which is really good, because usually when I put on translucent powders, they just look like, I don't know, they like take my foundation off my face. They look really dry and patchy, and so far it doesn't look like it's doing that, which is like really crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and I'm gonna put a little bit more product just in case, like, you know, just to show if I wanted to bake under my eyes what it would look like with more product, if it would look crazy or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and it blends in really nicely. Like, it looks really white at first. Okay, wow, it's like, it smooths out my under eyes. I know with everyone else, translucent powders like smooth their under eyes, and that never happens to me. So this looks really cool so far. And don't talk while you're putting on your face, because I just like ate some of the powder, so that was not cool. Why am I still talking? So anyways, wow, I actually really like this. I am shook. Now, of course, I don't know if it has flashback or how it wears throughout the day, but right now it looks pretty amazing. So you get an A+ from me, Studio Makeup. Like, I have some other eyeshadow palettes, and I actually do really love those as well. So wow, maybe I need to check into this brand and go get some more of their products, because it looks wow, and it feels smooth too. Like, it feels like, wow, it feels like baby skin under my eyes. I'm so silly. Anyways, so we did get another item in the box, and I'm not going to show you guys what that is today. It was a MAC eyebrow pencil, and I will not be using that because it is not cruelty free. So I was a little disappointed in getting that item. The next item in the box I'm actually not going to use, because it is a Don't Despair Repair, and it is a hair mask, which I'm actually probably going to use this tonight. But I love this brand. I've gotten a lot of these products, different products from this brand in my BoxyCharm, and they always work out really nice. I have shampoo from them. I have, you know, like blow drying stuff and all that fun stuff, and I do love this brand. Alright, so the next product in the box was so super exciting, which was the Pure Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I don't know how to pronounce this first word. It's like Sorry Diaries. I don't know. I'm just super excited because I love Pure Cosmetics, and I've never owned one of their eyeshadow palettes, so I was super excited to get this in the mail. So first off the bat, the packaging is absolutely amazing, and it's so beautiful. I love everything white and marble. It has rose gold lettering, which looks beautiful. And then you open up the palette, and it's like, it's like everyday makeup looks, and it's super beautiful. These shimmers look stunning, and I have not swatched any of these eyeshadows yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys, and just ignore my nails because obviously I need to paint them. Ooh, I'm so super excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the first color, which is Glitzy, and it's this first color right here. Wow, okay. That felt like really, really creamy, buttery, so we're gonna try that out right here on my hand. Okay. I really love that. That looks really beautiful. It's like a, kind of like a golden bronze color. That is super beautiful. And then I'm gonna go into the next color, which is Twinkle, and this is like a rose gold eyeshadow, and these do have like some kind of like, it looks like gonna have like some fallout right here, just because I did kind of push into it a little hard. So I'm gonna go right here on my hand, and that looks absolutely stunning. I feel like I might use that color today, not really sure. And now I'm gonna go into, and I'm just gonna swatch all the little shimmer colors. So the next one is Dazzle, and it is this like, it's kind of like a grayish purple color. So I'm just gonna go into that now and put that on my hand. Ooh, I might use that color. That color is beautiful as well. And now, before I run out of fingers, the last color, which is kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a grayish, purplyish, brownish color. I'm gonna go into that color, and these are like super pigmented, which always has me shook. And wow, okay, I don't know which color I'm gonna use today because these colors are thebomb.com. All right, so we're gonna see how these bad boys work on the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Ipsy L34 Blend Beauty brush, and I'm gonna dip into, this second color right here, which is Socialite. I don't know, I'm bad at pronouncing words, but I'm gonna dip into this color, and I'm just gonna start out blending this into my crease, of course, you know. So when I use some darker colors, it will help blend out. And you know what? I'm just gonna go in with that color on the other eye. And then after this color is blended out, I'm gonna go into this color right here and put it in the transition just because it's a little bit darker. And so far, they do have like a little bit of a like powdery kickback, but it's really not dramatic at all. I don't see any fallout on my face yet, but if I do have fallout, you know, just do your foundation last. And so far, these colors look really light right now, which obviously they are light colors, but they feel so soft on the eyes. They kind of remind me of this powder that we just used because of how soft they feel. So I am just gonna be slowly building up that color right here. I'm going to be blending this into my crease right here, and then we're going to go on to the other eye and do the same thing. Alright, so I'm going to go into this Morphe brush, and I can't ever see the name on it. I'm going to have to look it up one day. It's like a rose gold edition brush, and it's like R88. I really don't know because all the letters wiped off, but the brush looks like this, and it's like the perfect like crease brush. So the next color I am going to go into is Stunner, and this color looks really beautiful. It's kind of like an orangey brown shade. So these do have some powder. This one looks like it's like a little bit more powdery. Let's see about the pigment. Okay, so it's not super pigmented, which is always, you know, it's always pretty nice to not have super pigmented like crease colors, so that you don't, you know, over dramatic, put it in your crease and then can't blend it out. But this color is actually really pretty, so I'm gonna blend this into the crease, and I'm gonna start to put it right here. And so far, it looks like they're blending out pretty nice, and they're not starting to look muddy yet. And of course it's a little messy over here because I always go with a blending brush and blend everything out fully after I put all the like pigment on it. So this color does look really nice, and it's very easily buildable. Alright, so now I'm taking that color and putting it right here. And now I'm going to go back into the first blending brush and blend everything out, because that's just how I do my eyeshadow. I don't know, I'm weird, but I'm blending it out. And I always have trouble with this little area right here because my eyes are so creasy, but it does look like it's blending out pretty nice. And I don't know, these eyeshadows are like really smooth. They're like, feel like so soft. Like rather than other eyeshadows, they're like the softest eyeshadows I've ever felt. They feel really nice. So that's really good. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take some more of that color, and I'm just gonna blend it all out and build up the color just because I want that color to be a little bit more darker. And then I'm going to go back into the blending brush. Okay, so wow, I am shook at like how easy these blend out. They blend out so nicely. So I'm gonna take this like dirty makeup rag and I'm just gonna kind of like wipe off all the excess color on that brush. And now I'm gonna go into this like dark purpley shade, and it's called Snazzy, which I really like the name, Snazzy. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna deepen up my crease with this. And I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to build it up until it's pretty dark. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is a little bit of fallout right here. Now I'm more than positive I can just wipe it off my foundation. So I'm not really worried about that, but if you are someone who doesn't like fallout, then just do your foundation first. And this color was really nice. This one seems pretty pigmented and I really like it, so I'm just building this into my crease and darkening it up. Alright, so I might have put a little bit too much eyeshadow, but that's my fault, so I'm going to go ahead and blend that all out and just make sure it's very nice and blended. So I typically don't worry about blending out this area so much because it's just such a problematic area for me because I have such like dry and like creasy skin right there. So usually I fix that with eyeliner, so I'm not really worrying about that. When I use darker colors, you can see it a little bit more. But these eyeshadows, I'm liking them. I'm not really into like neutral eyeshadow palettes just because, I don't know, I always like to do really dramatic makeup. But I've been using neutrals a lot more now just because I have a job and they think I'm crazy when I wear crazy makeup. So this eyeshadow palette is probably going to get used every day because normally I've just been doing winged eyeliner because I don't really know how to do neutral eyeshadows. But yes, I am loving this. Alright, so I can't decide if I want to go into the like purple and rose gold shade. It's a hard decision. Like, they're both so beautiful. I might go in with both of them. Alright, so the next products in the box were these eyeshadow brushes, and this is an eyeliner brush. So this one is a flat shader brush, and of course this one is an angled eyeliner brush. These do feel really, really nice, and they are like, I don't know, the stick is like matte, and it feels really nice. They look really chic, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with the darker purple right here. And I'm going to go ahead and try this color out. And I'm going to try it out not wet, but typically when I use shimmer shadows, I always use them wet. But I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to put it on the middle part of my eye. Ooh, okay, so that looks really good not wet. But I am, of course, just to make it a little bit more metallic, I'm going to go in with this Project Beauty setting spray, and I actually got this in my BoxyCharm as well, and I'm going to just spray my brush, which I keep missing the brush, but I'm going to spray the brush and start to pack that color on, only right there on the middle part of my eyes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the color on that brush, and I actually really like this brush. I don't have a brush like this. Like, I usually use like flat brushes to do like shimmery eyeshadows, but this one's really nice, and it's not like, it's kind of fluffy, but it's kind of like not fluffy, if that makes any sense, and I really like this, so I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. So I'm going to flip the brush around and I'm going to go in with the like rose gold shade, which is called Twinkle. And I'm going to spray my brush and put that on the inner part of my lid only. Ooh, come through eyeshadow. I am feeling you. Ooh, and this brush is super, okay, it's really good to like kind of carve out your crease right there. Like, it's a fluffy brush, and usually you use like sharper brushes, but it just like fits so perfect in that crease area. So okay, come through Boxycharm Pro. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look up their company, but of course I will link their information down below just so you guys can find them if you want to go check out their brushes. And wow, that shade looks really metallic. I need to put more on this eye because it didn't look that metallic on this side for some reason. Just, you know, like when you use metallic shades, it depends on how you apply it on your eye. So when you use metallic shades, I feel like patting it like you normally do your eyeshadow doesn't make it metallic. You kind of have to swipe, but like, look at that. That is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I am loving it. So I'm going to go back in with that other brush we were using, that purple shade right there, that purpley brown shade, and just put that on the edges right here so that nothing looks harsh. I'm going to take that brush again, and I'm not going to dip too much into that product, and I'm really going to tap it off. And I'm going to blend this under my eye without stabbing myself in the eye, of course, which I tend to do a lot. Just kind of smoke that right there and do that on both eyes. Alright, so before moving on, I'm going to go ahead and update you guys on this powder. I'm just like, I'm living for this powder. It looks really good. It made my skin, like, it actually did what it said. It says help, you know, blur the appearance of imperfection in pores, and it just did so good. Now, usually when I use translucent powders, they just, I don't know, they intensify my pores. They just look really cakey and drying, and it looks like it separates my foundation. I hate them. But this looks really awesome, so I'm probably going to use this like all the time, so I'm super excited. Thank you, BoxyCharm and Studio Makeup. Alright, so the next update I'm going to go ahead and give you guys just before we move on to the next stuff is this eyeshadow palette is so bomb. I actually really love how this eye makeup turned out. The purple and the rose gold shade just looks so amazing on the eyes. They're super pigmented, which is bomb.com. And these eyeshadows blend so amazing. Like I was saying, they kind of reminded me of like the same texture of this powder because of how smooth they were. They just went on so amazing, and they blended out like, I'm pretty sure they blended out like better than any eyeshadow I've used, because, you know, sometimes you have trouble with really strong pigmented eyeshadows. And these are bomb, and I'm so super excited. Like, I'm so excited that this eyeshadow palette didn't get my hopes up, because when I got this in the mail, I've been waiting like a week to film with this, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Yes, I am like a little child in a candy store, if that makes any sense, because this is the bomb.com. Wow, I'm embarrassing. Anyways, so I'm going to move on to eyeliner, and I'm going to take the eyeliner brush, and this again is from Boxycharm Pro. I'm so stupid. Boxycharm Pro. That makes a lot more sense. I thought the name was dumb, but now it's just me that's dumb. And I'm just going to take my Sigma eyeliner in Stunningly Ladylike, which is basically just a brown eyeliner, and I'm going to dip into this and just draw my winged eyeliner, which I'm gonna speed up the process because I suck at doing eyeliner, but yeah. Alright, so I actually always suck at doing eyeliner. I always mess it up when I'm on camera. So the eyeliner is like It's like really dramatic, but it's not because of this brush, it's just because of my skills, which I don't have. And this eyeliner brush is actually really good. It's really, really sharp, which I really like. And I might even like this brush as like an eyeliner brush because of how like sharp it is. And I just ran that eyeliner in my waterline, which I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but it looks decent, so I did that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. And since we have a Pure Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and this is actually my favorite mascara in the world, I'm going to use my Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara, and I'm going to put that on my top and bottom lashes. And I actually already have like leftover mascara on my eyes, so like doing mascara with leftover mascara on your eyes is really not a good idea. So I do not recommend it, but mascara is hard to get off. Any mascara, I don't know how to get it off, so if you guys have any recommendations, please leave it down below, because I'm pretty sure I've tried everything, and the only way I can get it off is if I take a hot shower and let it soak on my eyes. But other than that, like, I love this mascara, and it's any mascara that does that to me. Alright, so the last product we got in the box was this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip, and I have gotten ColourPop lipsticks in my box before, but they were always colors that I already have, and I'm super excited that I do not have this color. This is in the color Strut, and so far it looks like it's like a nudish pinkish color. So, and it's actually an Ultra Satin Lip, which is like, they have like one of my favorite formulas of Ultra Satin lips. I love them. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this on the back of the hand real quick. So it looks like in this lighting, it's like a dark nude purple brownish shade. I don't really know, but we're going to put this on our lips today, and I already know I'm going to love this because I love ColourPop's lipsticks. Okay, so first off, I love that this lipstick actually matched my eyeshadow. I loved it so much. Now, second of all, I'm pretty sure, like, I have this formula, like, I know I have this formula, I use it a lot, but it feels more creamier than normal, so maybe they changed up their formula or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up, but it felt like way more creamier and smooth, and it doesn't feel drying at all. It's like, I got the lightest bit of stickiness, but it's an Ultra Satin lip, so of course it's gonna have some stickiness. But this color, I'm probably gonna wear this like every day because this is beautiful and it matched my eyeshadow perfectly. Alright, so that is everything in this month's BoxyCharm, and I'm super excited about everything. I loved everything. So if you like this video and like to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.